In a surprising turn of events, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un announced a sweeping ban on skinny jeans, mullets, and specific body piercings, declaring them symbols of a capitalistic lifestyle that threatens the moral fabric of his regime. This decree rippled through the nation, igniting a wave of reactions that highlighted the absurdity of such restrictions, while simultaneously exposing the deep-seated tensions between the regime's ideals and the everyday lives of its citizens. The announcement came during a meticulously orchestrated rally where Kim, flanked by his ever-loyal officials, delivered a passionate speech about the dangers of Western influence. He painted a vivid picture of a society corrupted by the allure of capitalism, where individualism and personal expression eroded the collective spirit of the nation. The crowd, a carefully selected assembly of citizens, erupted in applause, though many wore expressions that betrayed their true feelings: confusion, disbelief, and perhaps a touch of rebellion. Skinny jeans, once a rare sight on the streets of Pyongyang, had slowly begun to seep into the fashion consciousness of the youth, a subtle nod to the global culture that had begun to infiltrate their isolated lives. The mullet, a hairstyle that had made a nostalgic comeback in various parts of the world, found its way into the hearts of some North Korean men, who saw it as a symbol of defiance against the rigid norms imposed by the state. Body piercings, too, had begun to emerge, particularly among the younger generation, who viewed them as a form of self-expression in a society that stifled individuality. As the news spread, the streets of Pyongyang transformed into a bizarre scene of both compliance and quiet rebellion. Citizens scrambled to hide their skinny jeans, stuffing them into the back of closets or burying them beneath piles of more traditional garb. Barbershops, once buzzing with the sounds of clippers, became silent as patrons nervously requested conservative hairstyles, fearing the repercussions of flaunting a forbidden mullet. Meanwhile, underground networks emerged, where young people exchanged tips on how to discreetly wear their jeans or style their hair without drawing the ire of the authorities. The implications of Kim's decree were profound. For the regime, it was a desperate attempt to reassert control over a populace that was increasingly exposed to outside influences. The ban served as a reminder of the regime's unwavering commitment to its ideology, a way to reinforce the narrative that the North Korean way of life was superior to the perceived excesses of the West. Yet, in doing so, Kim inadvertently stoked the flames of dissent. The more he tried to clamp down on expressions of individuality, the more the citizens sought ways to assert their identities, however subtly. For many, the ban became a rallying point. Social gatherings transformed into clandestine fashion shows, where young people would flaunt their hidden genes and experiment with hairstyles that defied the state's edicts. These gatherings, while dangerous, fostered a sense of community and solidarity among the youth, who found in their shared rebellion a way to push back against the oppressive norms of their society. As the regime intensified its surveillance and enforcement of these bans, the atmosphere became increasingly tense. Informants were everywhere, and the fear of repercussions loomed large. Yet, the spirit of resistance was palpable. For many, the skinny jeans, mullets, and piercings became more than mere fashion statements. They evolved into symbols of resilience and the quest for personal freedom. In this strange dance between oppression and rebellion, the citizens of North Korea navigated their lives with a newfound sense of purpose. They learned to adapt, to find joy in small acts of defiance, and to cherish the fleeting moments of expression that brought them closer together. In a regime that sought to control every aspect of their existence, these young people discovered that even the simplest choices, what to wear, how to style their hair, could become acts of resistance, echoing the age-old truth that the human spirit, when pushed to its limits, will always find a way to break free.